Hi, hello. Basically my hair is like really weird because I put it in a ponytail and then I curled, because I was going to curl all the ends and I like have a curly ponytail, but then I couldn't be bothered to finish it, so then I kind of like put it in this weird half up half down, and you don't even want to see the state of this bit of my hair. It's awful, so just ignore that. But we're all having a good time today. Today is a good day. It's Saturday, and I thought it was Sunday, and I was like to my whole family, I was like, we are aware that it's Monday tomorrow, and everyone was like, what are you talking about? And I was like, it's Sunday today. They were like, no, Rhiannon, it's Saturday. I was like, no, you're wrong. And I looked at my phone, and then they just looked at me, and I was like. So today I thought I'd just have like a nice little chat. Like, I've got lots of things that I want to talk about, and just kind of like just talk really. I just love talking really, basically. But hope you enjoy it. Okay, so the first thing I want to talk about, right, this is so weird and odd. Well, it's not weird and odd at all, it's just like, it's just a bit new to me really, because basically I was listening to Charlie Puth the other day, or not the other day, like weeks ago. I've had this right, let me start again. So I've been listening to Charlie Puth, and like I've been obsessed with him. Like, I love his songs. I love like, how long has this been going on? Like, oh, by the way, this beauty right here, my little brother, he decided to put like a stamp on my hand, like a football stamp. He was like, you played football, so you get a stamp. Great, cannot get it off. Anyway, now that we've addressed that, yeah, back to Charlie Puth. Charlie Puth, I was watching him the other day and listening to his music, and all of a sudden I just looked at the album cover and I was like, I've got a crush on you. This has completely come out of the blue, because I never even like thought about Charlie Puth at all, like to do with his music or anything, and now I've got a crush on him, and I'm so confused. I'm just so confused that my mind is blown. I was telling my friends, I was like, I've got a crush on Charlie Puth. They were like, what? I was like, yeah, I've got a crush on Charlie Puth. It's the weirdest thing. Like, you know how people like girls like crush over Justin Bieber and stuff? It's like that, and it's just the weirdest thing. Like, I've never had that before, but I just love like his music. I just love his vibe, and I just think he's really cool and like honest. I just really like him. Yeah, that's that out of the way. Just thought I'd get that out of the way. Basically, I'm just get comfy. I'm gonna cross my legs. I have found this new thing which my whole family and me are obsessed with. Coconut toilet paper. I know, I was in shock as well. When my mum told me she bought it, I was like, what? Is that a thing? Yeah, it is a thing. It is a thing. Coconut toilet paper. It smells delicious. It smells so good. Like, I know it's a bit gross, but when you go to the toilet and then get out the toilet paper, it doesn't really smell of anything. It doesn't make you like feel nice. Like, you've just gone to the toilet and you're a bit like, oh, this is a bit rubbish, just gone to the toilet, like, you know. And then you get the coconut toilet paper and you're like, what's that smell? And then it's like, it's the coconut toilet paper. It's just amazing. It's probably one of the best things I've discovered in my whole entire life. Well, actually, that's a lie. My mum discovered it. I don't know where it's from, but yeah, I just don't know where it's from, but yeah. Amazing, absolutely amazing, mind-blowing. And also, it's not too much of like a strong coconut scent, it's just like a nice coconut scent. Does that make sense? I don't know, but I love it, so nice. Love Island, Jack and Danny winning, was very happy about that, like everyone else was. I wasn't like Megan West, no, I was not like Megan West, not at all, but I think it was so lovely for Laura to come second. Like, I think it was such a nice thing for her, because she'd been through like such a rubbish time in there, and I just think she really deserves to like come second. Like, I'm really glad that she did, although I did love Kaz and Josh. So when Kaz and Josh got third, I was a bit like, oh, really? I was a bit like, wow. But that could also be because of what Josh said when he was sitting on like the sofa bit, talking to like Kaz, saying about how he didn't really like it when girls took off all their makeup and stuff. That could have been part of it, but I think Laura really did deserve that. And like in the beginning I thought, I'm not sure if I like her, but she actually really grew on me as it went on, and like I think she handled everything so well. Like, if that was me, I'd be so annoyed. I'd just be like crying every 5 seconds. I wouldn't even be able to deal with it. Mind you, she probably did, but they probably didn't show it. But I just think like Love Island is such a big thing now, and it's just like, it's just the weirdest thing how when you actually think about it, you're watching people in a villa doing literally nothing for the whole day, and it's addictive. It's just the weirdest thing. It's so weird. It's so weird. Oh, talking about like watching things, I just watched Shane Dawson's what is it? I don't know what it's called, but I think it's like, it's with Jefree Star, and it's like in Jefree Star's life or something like that. I can't remember. But honestly, it's so good. It's so good. Like it made me think of Jefree Star and like look at Jefree Star in a completely different light. Like, yeah, he's made mistakes in the past, and yeah, he's like whatever, but so does everyone. I think he's just like, he actually kind of like inspires me, how he just kind of like gets on with it, and he has got like stuff going like about his family, like that totally surprised me. Like, it's just so weird how he doesn't have any family. Well, it's not weird, but I mean, it's quite a lot of people don't, but how he doesn't have a lot of family, and he still appears to be like so strong and such like a businessman, and he's done so well with his life. I just think it's like really inspiring to look at. I just think he's really cool dude. And Shane Dawson, I love Shane Dawson, so really. The next thing I want to talk about is the Kardashians. Don't get me wrong, I love a bit of keeping up with the Kardashians. I love the Kardashians, and I think they have worked really hard for what they've got, although it came out of, again, luck. It came out of, you know, one thing exploding and everything. But I think that now they do work really hard, and you can see that, like, if you watch their programme, for everything that they've got. Everyone's kind of kicking off about like Kylie Jenner's Forbes cover and what have you, but I think that it's like, I think it's true, like, she's not necessarily self-made, but she did make Kylie Cosmetics, and that wasn't a brand that was in her family already. She did make Kylie Cosmetics, and yes, she had her family to support her, and she would have never been able, well, she might have, but she wouldn't have been able to do it as easy, and she wouldn't have had so much success with it so quickly if she wasn't who she was, and if her family wasn't who they were. But I think that she has worked hard, and all of those products and everything that have come out obviously have a lot of work to go into them, and from what she shows, she doesn't show that much about like making it and whatever, but she must put in effort, because if she's not happy with a product, that's got her name on it, so she must put in effort to make sure that it's perfect and make sure that it's right to go out into the world. So I think the Kardashians, like, I think they get a lot of hate, but they're actually like good on them. Like, they've done well, and they've done really well, and just good on them. I applaud you. I applaud you. There's this video going around of like Kim Kardashian, and she's like, Kim Kardashian and Kourtney are having this massive fight. It's brilliant, and she's like, if you effing like had a real business, and you would understand. And then Kourtney's like, I choose to look after be a mom to my kids. Like, I don't want to have a business. It's so funny. And also, I really respect them for like showing like their fights on camera and putting it out into the world. Like, that's such a big thing. Like, who would want to show their family like fighting? Like, they don't act like everything's perfect. They don't, and you get to see on their program as well. It's quite interesting to watch, because you actually get to see them fighting and them like disagreeing on stuff, and I think that's so important to show, because if their lives was like shown as just perfect, then I think that would be a bad image. But the fact that they're being so real about their lives on camera, obviously not showing everything, like you've got to have a bit of privacy, but you know, the fact they're being so real about everything is so, like, I just think it's so cool how they're being really real and like just cool about it, really. Like, not gonna lie, I wouldn't want to show like me having a fight with my mum on national television. I mean, maybe one day, you never know. Ring ring, are you there? Hello, are you there? Hey, yeah. Ring ring. Can I riff? No, I can't. What else to talk about? Oh yeah, basically, it's actually quite serious now. A couple of 2 days ago, my dad had a car crash, and it was actually really serious. Like it was really bad. Like a car like came into the back of him and he got really badly hurt, and it actually just made me like open my eyes a bit and kind of be like really grateful for everyone around me in my life, and just be like really happy. Not really happy, just made me realise like that you need to take every single second of life. I know everyone says that, and it's so easy to kind of think, yeah, like grieve and be like, yeah, you do, and not necessarily like do anything about it. But I think it's just really made me realise stuff in my life, and I'm so glad that he's okay. It could have been so much worse, and I'm so glad that it wasn't. So yeah, happy days. Summer holidays. Summer holidays are meant to be filled with fun and hot weather and fun things. I have had fun things going on, but I've also had my 2 little brothers running around being 2 little brothers. They are a lot of hard work, don't get me wrong. I've got to the point now, like, I love looking after kids. Like, I love kids and I love looking after my little brothers. Although they are hard work, I love looking after them, and I love doing like activities with them. Like, it gives me joy and I enjoy it. And I've got to the point now where I've had to actually do timetables for the day to keep it so structured so they don't have any time to fight, get angry, do not do what they're told. I have to structure it to the core, to the T, so that they know what they're doing and when they're doing it, just so that they don't go off and have a little meltdown. Okay, so I think I've had a pretty long chat. I hope you didn't find it too boring. I just thought, you know what, nobody's really listening, I don't know, but I really hope you enjoyed it, and yeah, see you next time, bye.